Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be amused. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get buzzed by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be amused. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ba da da da, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba da 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 da, sweet dreams. Oh, sweet dreams. These are my sweet dreams. Yeah, yeah, sweet dreams. Boo boo doo boo doo boo doo. Ooh, yeah. Woo!
She first came to prominence as half of the groundbreaking duo, the Eurythmics. And today, Annie Lennox is a peerless singer, writer, and performer who has also sold more than 78 million albums worldwide and has earned 4 Grammy Awards and 11 Brit Awards to date. Oh, did I leave out the Oscar? Yeah, she has one of those too. And this morning, we are so pleased to be spending the next hour with Annie Lennox, starting right now on Private Sessions. That was the incredible Annie Lennox performing Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Annie, welcome to the show. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's the first time I've been here. I didn't know about this, Private Sessions. It's a really nice thing.
Well, thank you. It's even better now that you've graced us with your presence and your beautiful voice, and we're thrilled to be able to spend the hour with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
So your new release is the Annie Lennox collection, which is the very first. I was so surprised to find out your very first retrospective on just your solo work. And 12 of the 14 songs on the album are from the last 4 albums, from Diva to Songs of Mass Destruction.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how did you decide what to pick from those albums? Just important songs to you?
It was, you know, it was just a process. It's just like a simple process in a way, because there are some obvious songs that have to be on that. And I went into the record company, because I rarely ever do that, but I did, and went in because I wanted to ask them what they would like to have. And
that's probably unusual in itself.
That's unusual. But I just thought, well, this is a rounding off period because I'm out of contract now. So we just had fun, and I went in and sat with the head of the company and the A&R man, and we wrote out the titles of the songs on a blackboard and kind of went through them and figured out what's kind of interesting is to try to find the right order for songs, especially when you are doing live performances. It's like, because you want to create an atmosphere and that's going to draw your audience in a particular way.
Maybe
and you want to keep their interest. Yeah, you want to have this sort of flow from one song to the next. And that was fun. I'm just really enjoying the fact that you use the word retrospective, and that has been kind of such a pleasure.
Do you find it special that these songs of yours are now considered, or not considered, they're classics? Is that a special thing to you?
Well, wow. I mean, when I first had the notion that I wanted to be a singer-songwriter and performer and record, you know, it seemed like something so beyond any kind of possibility. And I didn't know how to do that, but I knew that I really, really wanted to do that. And I wanted to be an artist. And
And when I look back, I still have to say there isn't a formula for it. Even in this day and age where there is so much formula, I still don't think there really truly is one. I mean, if you have a natural ability for anything, whether it's cooking or painting or writing, whatever it happens to be, you'll be drawn into that subject naturally in any case. So for in my case, I always loved music, I always loved art, and the two things, visuals and sound, they're very closely linked. And and over the years, as we started to get that technology that facilitated making moving pictures like videos that accompanied songs, and that was like another exploratory area that we could as Eurythmics we could go into and make some beautiful things that have lasted now. They're like little treasures all on their own. And looking back, it's very gratifying to think that all of those things came just from thinking and then organizing and bringing people in and bringing some wonderful, creative, talented people.
Were you aware at that time, when you were working with all those incredibly talented people, that you were creating such inspirational music? Because your songs really do touch on, the sublime.
Well, thank you very much for that compliment. I'll tell you, any artist, like whether they're using the material of canvas and paint or word in terms of writing books or filmmaking, they have to have some kind of little trigger inside them. It's almost like something that's almost a little bit uncomfortable that makes them need to express themselves through some kind of medium. And when you have that sensibility, you're usually quite sensitive person, creative person, quite observant in certain kinds of ways. And your life also comes into that too. Your whole personality sort of gets channeled and funneled into whatever it is you're making. So what's interesting about a retrospective is that looking back, you can see, I thought this at this time, and then it grew from that little spark of an idea, and it developed and it became something. But at the beginning, you have no guarantees. It's really like jumping off. It's that leap of faith into the creative mode.
Yeah, and you love those minor keys that just get you right there. Is that the Scottish in you?
Yeah, I mean, I do. Yeah, it's possible. I don't really know. But certainly the thing that Cole Porter wrote, about the major to minor, that how strange the change from major to minor. And if you speak to any musician, they'll all tell you that it's something intriguing about major and minor.
It just gets you, though.
I know, but I mean, what is that? I mean, music fascinates me, and why is it that we hear certain tonal intervals, and this one is like bright, and it's major, and it's positive and uplifting, and the minor one comes in, and we suddenly feel ooh, and I would say, in a funny way, it's almost like a metaphor for life. Because life can move like the sun is shining and then the cloud comes over, so it changes from major to minor. Certain things just shift.
I like that
It's
analogy.
true.
That's a really beautiful analogy. When we come back, we'll hear how the Eurythmics were born. And I don't mean the Greek dance. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Richie. Next week, I'm in the spotlight on Private Sessions. I hope you join me.
I would not classify myself as a hoarder.